One thing about me is that I love free stuff. I went and picked up this dresser and I put in about 4 hours of work and flipped it for about a $236 profit. Someone I know was moving away, so they had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted this dresser, and there's also a chest that I was given as well, which I will work on that at a later time. But for now, our full focus is this dresser. Starting with this bottom drawer I couldn't get closed. I was like, what the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? I figured I'd screw off the back and just see what was going on behind there. And there was tons of little baby socks and just random objects. I should do a series on all the things I find in drawers because it is the funniest thing. See, now look at that. It closes perfectly. All right, moving on. Went in with my orbital sander, started scuff sanding and was like, huh? Hello? I guess the base was on its last legs, so I went ahead and ordered a new one to replace. But in the meantime, I do have this mouse detail sander as a backup. All I'm really doing is scuff sanding, so I used 220 grit sandpaper. Before y'all come for me for scuff sanding and just deciding to paint, this dresser is literally just composite wood. It's not like an antique. It was literally a nursery set from JCPenney. Just putting my receipt here to prove that it's composite wood. This is the paint brand that I always use, Fusion Mineral Paint. The shade is Everett. It's a nice, rich green color with a gray undertone. I really love this color a lot, and I feel like it gives it like a good modern pop. This paint is so good, you typically don't have to sand before you paint. However, I do because I want the paint to last for a long time. So I always scuff sand after I degrease, and then once I'm done sanding, I clean with mineral spirits, and then I let the mineral spirits dry, and then I start going in with my first coat. And I like to sand in between coats just so I get a more flawless finish, especially on the top. So this is where I'm doing my final coat. The paint does have a built-in top coat as well, so it's not really necessary, but sometimes I do like to add a little bit of the paint color to my top coat just so I have extended durability. This is the hardware I ordered on Amazon. I'm obsessed with it. And I wanted to show you guys how these cabinets swing out on the top. I think it's so cool. I used Rub and Buff in the shade Antique Gold for the hinges, and I think it was nice to carry out some of that gold throughout the piece. But yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. This actually didn't even make it to Marketplace. Someone had reached out to me before I could even get it listed on there. Put my cost breakdown above, and as always, thanks for watching.